Hello, I'm Mike Piazza, President of Hope for Peace and Justice, and this is Hope for Today. Last night I attended a play in which one of the scenes consisted of chanting slogans from the 1980s. I found myself choking up remembering those days when we marched beside men who were dying of AIDS, demanding more resources and better care. We marched also to protest a president who spent almost a decade without even saying the word AIDS. I recalled a time when we marched downtown to protest a judge who sentenced a murderer to less years in prison because his victim was a gay man. We also marched when the police chief refused to hire gay men or lesbians. More recently, I've taken my daughters with me to march in protest of an attempt to make criminals of undocumented immigrants. They were proud to be one of the few Anglo faces in that crowd of hundreds of thousands, but I had no good answer for them when they asked why more members of our church were not also protesting. Last week, a survey reported that more Americans strongly opposed the war in Iraq than ever opposed the war in Vietnam. I was a bit young to march against that war, but I remember clearly huge protests that filled the streets of our cities, and I wonder where those protests are today. If Americans took to the streets to demand peace, just how long do you think our politicians would passively stay the course in Iraq? For now, though, they are safe, because we're too busy shopping and decorating and getting ready to celebrate the birth of the Prince of Peace. Maybe once Christmas is over, we'll have the time and energy and passion to actually work for peace. That is my hope for today.